Welcome, Lifeless Fantasy Football League. It's I, your commissioner. Welcome to the Week 2 recap. I was just looking to my right, your left. The standings here, and very intrigued to see that I jumped all the way up to number 4 after the first week's loss. But anyway, let's just go into our weekly matchups. Let's see if that clicks and does that for me. Okay, cool. So we'll start with Alpha. Michael Foxtrot defeats Smoke My Shorts 125-75. Led by Travis Kelce's 29 points for the thing. Did that take the high point? I didn't even look at that. I'll revisit that. Yeah, so gets me off the schneid of these early season losses. Sorry, Smoke My Shorts to go to 0-2. Mitchell Barney loses to Clayton Muma. Now, if you didn't see this, Clayton already knows this, and he's sitting back waiting to see what I'm going to change his team name to. So Mitchell, you got 1 week. If I'm doing this next week and you haven't changed your team name, Dave, if you see this and you should learn him, change your team name or I'm going to change it for you. I've got creative things that I will put as your team and then make it very difficult for you to change it away from whatever it is. You don't want me to do it. Clayton has already dared me and I'm going to do it. So I'm prepared to do it, and I think I have his in the chamber. So there's that. Who leads away from Clayton? He had 40 points from Tom Brady. What a surprise. That might be the high point player next year. Now I'm thinking about it. 40. So we have Overpaid Convict gets off the mat and is starting to defend her title. Defeats the Mountainous Pure Snow, which is melting at this point, with 51 points. Wow, that's the entire team with single digits. I didn't think that was possible. Woo! Yeah. So what do we got here? 22 points with Mike Evans leads the way for the Convicts. Congratulations. All single digits. Wow. We have the Lordron Kings defeating the Black Dog FRLs. 115-92. 32 points by Michael Crabtree to lead the way for the Kings of Lordron, or from Lordron. Yeah. So it's a good win there. I believe Nate is 2-0, I think. I don't know. I'll go back to that in a minute. We have Logical Intercourse defeating the Redcoats 95-60, led by Aaron Rodgers, 26 points. Good job. We're moving on here. We have Barney's Bastards, and I believe the closest matchup of the week, defeats the Prozac Puffers 83-73. 17 points from the Kansas City Chiefs defense leads the way for the Bastards from Barney's. We got the Mega Movers defeating the Philadelphia Boxcars 111-61. 28 points from Gronk smash. Leads the way for the Movers of Mega. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. So there's that. So yeah, that leaves me out. There's all our matchups. So once again, looking at the standings, we got Clayton Muma, Lord Ron Kings, and Logical Intercourse as our lone remaining undefeateds. 90% of 60% of the league is 1-1, and then our lone winless teams are Black Dog FRL, Mitchell Barney, and Smoke My Shorts. Looking at the high point players and teams, so that 40 points by Tom Brady will take over the new high point player. And 100. Anybody beat 120 points this week? I thought I did. I thought I'd put up a 125. Yeah, my 125 will take high point team for the 1 week that I'm going to hold this, because someone's just going to go for 130 next week. Yeah, at least I can say I had it for a second. Congratulations to me for nothing. So that's all I got, other than the Clayton and Mitchell's team name changes. We had the transactions go freaking nuts yesterday morning at 10 a.m. Curse you, freaking Mark, for taking the player that I was sitting right there and taking. I missed it all of by a second. So, yeah, thanks. So, there's that. And so, yeah, that's all I really got. So I'm just going to get out of here. We'll check back next week.